So this video, I'm going to talk about one-offs of people who might have some special needs or some things that you can recommend that make this a little bit easier at night. So the first one is a one-off where you have a patient who maybe they have a really soft mattress, or they just don't have a lot of cervical lordosis and they're not very rounded. Things are just kind of flat. They may find that one pillow is too much. Okay, and then what do we do in that scenario? We want them to support their neck. Most people, again, need at least something under there. They don't do well with no pillows. But what you can do for that is you could take the pillow away, and they could use a towel. That same concept that you used to support the lumbar spine in supine is that towel scrunch. So come on down and rest there. Someone might do well with just a towel scrunched up under the neck, and that might be just the right support for the cervical spine where one pillow is still kicking them into flexion. So keep that in mind. You could use that same towel scrunch technique for the cervical spine. The other thing that I advise my patients who are rollers, you know, people that are like, I sleep on my back, both sides, sometimes I end up on my stomach. It can be a little daunting at night to think I have to move all these pillows around just to roll into a new position. So what I have found helpful for even myself who has had a cervical injury and is a roller is I have a pillow, a contoured pillow that I use at home. So it's a foam based pillow, and it has a side. I don't have one here to show you, but you can look them up on the internet, foam contoured pillow, and it'll come right up. So again, foam material, one side is shorter and the other side is taller. So it has a shorter bump and a bigger bump. That works really well for people who are rollers between their back and their side. So if you remember when Diane was on her side, she needed about 3 towels to support her head. So this is what I have found helpful is I'll have those, let's say I start on my back, I'll have those 3 towels pushed up by my headboard, and I'll have the small bump of my pillow facing me on my back, because I don't need, lift your head for me, Diane. So let's pretend the small side is by her. I don't need the huge gap support, right? I just need the smaller gap when I'm on my back. Now let's say I want to roll onto my side. So what I'll do is I'll take my leg pillow, I'll kick it up between my legs. Yep, I'll roll onto my side. I'll reach up underneath my pillow by my headboard and pull my towels down under my head. There we go. And I'm, I'll spin my pillow around. Oop, now the big bump is by me. Okay, and then I grab my arm pillow. That's hopefully nearby. So now within a couple seconds, I'm ready to go. I'm on my side. Let's say I'm like, okay, done with that. Now I need to lay on my right side. That's an easy transition because all I do is pinch my pillow between my legs, keep my arm pillow, roll over. Yep, look at Diane's an expert. Boom, done, back to sleep. Okay, now let's say I'm like, nope, I gotta go back on my back, this is terrible. I'm gonna, kick that one back under my legs, spin my pillow, push my towels up on my headboard. I spun it for you. Sorry. Sorry, Diane. No, there you go. And then I'm like pretty much ready to go back on my back again. This pillow I can either toss on the floor or just, put it to support an arm or something. So that's usually how I teach patients to make this practical for them. I do also explain to them, don't be discouraged if you wake up every single night and all your pillows are on the floor. That's pretty normal for people who roll around a lot. That won't necessarily get better. So don't give up on the technique just because you threw your pillows on the floor. Don't assume that means your body doesn't want them. It's just you're not used to them yet. And even when you get used to them, you might still kick all your pillows on the floor.